Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about raw food. This is a huge bowl of banana ice cream. So it's made up of a bunch of just raw fruits. It's nothing cooked, it's nothing processed. And why I want to talk about this is we're also going to talk about pooping. And people may not like to talk about it, some people may love to talk about it, but I know everybody deals with it. So part of a plant-based lifestyle, which even if you were just transitioning, you weren't fully committed to 100% vegan, so you're limiting your animal products, it still affects your digestive system. So when we eat things that our body is not made to digest, or things that are harder to digest, which means foods that are cooked, starches, proteins, grains, those things are harder for our body to process. And then animal proteins, so dairy and the meats, those are really hard for our bodies to digest. Whereas fruits and vegetables and anything in raw form is very easy to digest. Now, it can take your body 72 hours, 3 full days, if not longer, to digest meat or dairy. And that's pretty much sitting in your system up here waiting to be digested. Now, so say you eat meat, or you ate meat 3 days ago, and then you're about to sit down and chow down on a big bowl of fruit. When you eat that, it goes on top of the food that has not been digested. So it's just sitting, you're just piling up food. And this pretty much eventually starts a fermentation process. So this fruit is going to ferment on top of your undigested food. And your body is in overdrive when it's trying to process something that it's not made to digest, which then causes gas. It causes constipation, and all that, intestinal stomach discomfort that you guys may feel, which a lot of people deal with and we just don't talk about it. We should be using the restroom probably 2 to 4 times a day. And some people don't go to the restroom all day, maybe only once a day. And that's really common. And it's because we aren't eating the right foods and we aren't eating them at the right time. So one is when we're digesting those animal products, it's harder for our body to digest, which means it slows down our whole entire system. That's where you get the fermenting and gas and all that fun stuff. And then if we eat things in a certain order when we're plant-based, that's better. So typically what I try and do is I eat all of my raw foods in the first part of my day. So that's my breakfast, snack, lunch, and then maybe an afternoon snack is all raw fruits and vegetables. And that's because it's digesting really quickly, which is really, really good. And then at the end of the night, I eat my cooked meal. So that's potatoes and steamed vegetables and tofu and rice and things of that nature, grains of any kind. And that's because if I were to eat a sandwich in the middle of the day and then I went and had this big bowl of fruit, it's yes, still good, but my body is going to take longer to digest it. So then I get the fermenting of the fruit, which gives me gas and discomfort and might back me up. So if you've ever dealt with digestive issues, it's most likely to do with your diet and your lifestyle choices. So think about that. Think about try and be more aware this week as far as what you're eating and then how you feel afterwards. And maybe be more aware of how many times you're using the restroom throughout a day. And that has to do with what we're eating and lack of hydration and things like that. So something to think about, be a little more aware of how your body's reacting to what it's putting in its body. A little tip for the day. Hopefully that, maybe has an aha moment or clarifies something you've been feeling. Have a good day. Bye.